A company, the concessioning. And so a company called Power Distribution Services, PDS, has taken over that function of ECG. And so we'll see how things go.
What's the solution? What do you believe? Facing allegations of bribery, and you immediately kicked in and said, let there be an inquiry into this issue. Why was it so important? And do you at all think that these allegations may have been seen as a threat to democracy? Because this is at least one arm of the state.
We have three arms of the state: the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. And the Constitution makes clear provisions as to what role each plays, and the issue about separation of powers and all that. Now, what had happened was one of our ace investigative journalists had carried through an investigation, and in that investigation, they had attempted to bribe judges dealing with particular cases, and they were filming them. And so there was clear video evidence of people accepting monies, and you could hear the discussion about the particular cases that they were trying to influence them with. And the Constitution says that if there are any allegations against judges, whoever is making the allegation must petition the president. And so this journalist petitioned me as president. And the Constitution also says what I should do if I receive such a petition. It says that I should refer the petition to the Chief Justice. And the Chief Justice shall empanel, an investigative committee to establish whether a prima facie case has been established against those against whom the allegations have been made. And so the Chief Justice looked at it and said, yes, there was a prima facie case. So then it went into a full-blown investigation. And the judges were given the opportunity to appear before the panel. They were questioned, interrogated, and eventually the panel gave its recommendations to the Chief Justice, who passed it on to the President. And in those cases, if you're found guilty, then the President can remove you from office. And so for those who were found guilty, I had the duty, constitutional duty, to remove them from...
Is that enough, though? That people who are entrusted with such a critical role of being the final arbiter in dispute would have accepted bribes, and the hiding that they get is you just removed from office?
Well, after they were removed from office, the dockets were sent to the Attorney General. But then we left office, and so I don't know really what has happened. But it doesn't end with removal from office. There is also the criminal liability, and so the Attorney General has the power.
Did it scare you at all when you received this news of this is happening? When you even watched the documentary, did it scare you that there's this critical institution that is being tampered with by people who have deep pockets?
There had been allegations about corruption in the judiciary, and people used to complain that judges were influenced to give judgments, in favor of somebody because they had been influenced with some monetary consideration. And so those rumors existed. There was even a time where there was a bipartisan parliamentary inquiry into corruption in the judiciary. But nobody had ever come up with the kind of evidence that we saw in the video. And so it was shocking to the whole country, because now here was the evidence that judges could be bribed, to give judgments in a certain direction. And so it came as a shocker to everybody, even though there were rumors that, yes, there was corruption in the judiciary, but this was the first time that we were faced with that kind of evidence. But it's not the only sector where this particular journalist has done investigations. He did it in football, and the head of our GFA, Ghana Footballers Association, was indicted. He did it in the cocoa sector. There were people smuggling cocoa across our borders to the next country. And so he did an investigative piece. He did it with our customs officers who took bribes to reduce the duty and levies that they were supposed to charge on imports. And so he's done it in several sectors. And once he presents the evidence, then it's the duty of government to prosecute.
Next year when you run for the election, some are saying that probably the president is a bit too old to be rerunning for the elections. What's your take on this?
We have no age restriction in Ghana. I know some countries have, but we don't. As long as a person is healthy, is agile, his thought processes are okay, I don't think there's a problem.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Okay,
and all the best in the elections.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Wish
it.
me luck.
Must make sure that you campaign.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. Mini I had a BBRC. Where yen is snappy, yen che. Me said and I'm a boy, a lengthy discussion. Now, one who say, well, Africa Neo no Achi Jomahama interrogating his ano. All the kind of questions Obusa. And I'm a boy one aspect, one piece, etremo, and then my boy. Me see videos I war honum no. Yeah, the ate. Now you book every 2024 ni mo a obetin sem. Me chi obi bia wabaso. Wa wo hwe me. Ni Ama Johnson from London, any Omomoka, Tema Edicote from the US. YBO Akong, my own brother Akong Clement, Mani, and all others are Moshe, MMTV, and then Jasper Anana. Okay, as and when it becomes necessary, you will mention some few names, Alan Kwanzaa and the likes. Yedobi Biase, Mama Yankoso. Sa say ye busa akwani busa and say oh ye president no. E kwan be so na offer so a fight corruption. Na yet say bribes e course so Ghana Judicial Service no and I say judiciary honum no. Bribes e course so ama enye lawyers keke bi na ekoje bribe say lawyer crowd ekoje bribe en family judges no mudi asem no ejije bribe e na akwani busa no question no say ye pamu wo mu free office and somehow no say busa say people who have deep pockets say wo pamu ni free a year position na odi ama no a obekọ no akwa ko diska no enti dia na be so the first step ni say obepamu nipa na free position no pamu nipa na free position ni so afi the second aspect no odinama the criminal aspect no odinama emra president no enye soja abayon na jeji wakobo asumu e wo se processes ni koso mibusa say corruption cases are esiwa Akufo-Addo amemonum no sana Akufo-Addo afaso asolve na this guy was actually fighting corruption yemfa no nto once on my instances say asem no anas de ba ye no efa judges ejim ponche ne bayere ne de keka ho no enye se eno nko an the first exposés are why bi e wo customs, that is ports, why bi e wo Osu children's home, why bi wo mia be pi sa time no a odidi wo mo no na Ghana for se eye dia ade na afi de ye ko judiciary dia nka ono president nka onye din eno na Akufo-Addo. I will use the Anas principle no. Anas kuro ya boa akoche Charles Bisu say oye krom for Akufo-Addo say ye ebesi ne nanen. Now before I continue, once okuja to a block busa attorney general ye Godfred Dami say Kwabna Edu Jemfi aka Victor Osei and Victor Kusibuatin. Sa Victor Kusibuatin no onenam Ghana ho Ghana lawyers nyina panyin ne efe na attorney general no ono ene di Ghana for asem obi di Ghana boni anko na wo so kohwehwe ne chinema ye no omojai Kusibuatin ena onenam ho ena obi a ya ma no renunciation certificate say onye Canada ni bio no eno no Godfred Dame esi yentata nyemfa no go to prison. Na semutie the interview between Anas any DWTV no say going forward before we enter 2024 no, he's going to shake the foundation of Ghana. I don't know. Ghana nankasa nas enkofo we are shaking the foundation every. Enti bibi bia no are be Ghana for one bi wo because ye hu jimi ni nyina awie. Pro ye ne kankan ye hu awie na asmenua. Nunsuo ne da. Esan say obeye expose. What is the end goal? Powerful and inspirational speakers and what have you almost say it is not what you talk about, the things, the plans you have, and what is important is results. Results and the might be important. Some bet na make us say if after the lengthy talks, after the verbose usage of words, say Enyoma answer and such ma a bayer cost 90 job and answer sign 45 because I did be we are so biano the end result the end product near the results and faso be ni free mwaba anas wa brand ho Emma obi petumi etu joma ha ma free aknya so no obeka kire yen say we're going to use the Anas principle. She excavators etutu yirahira. Yes say yensu. Nipa da senia ye exposes enhu omo di bone no enso kwa. And this is the reason tia me nuanom amwo ha. Especially me nua. Me nuanom a ye sorry a ne ba ne kofa history. Ne ye kan history na yempese ye de ya adwen yempese ye de ya adwen beto history no ho ne aba be kasa e na abrofo na say ye e na abrofo ne be fire good e na abrofo ne be chichi ye na nakoye e na den and the people in the diaspora, especially my brothers, the African Americans, they keep on complaining. The Europeans have did this, the Europeans that they did that, they did this, they did that. Yes, they maltreated you guys. But you have to accept that the people also accepted. They could told now what you feel no be a fashion so e dia ba ofie e dia ba be ye wako ademo be ye enko a wo ko boni panu din say omo buy no omo di tu ne buy then a confirmation say ne nananom ye agimifo hwe ne me kanu a aya enkofo ni bi wo platforms bi a person almost say enkoto, why do you sometimes want to look down on our grandfathers? Hey, me see ye nananom from Zanzibar to Azim, bunch of agimifo. Obi etimi ayetuo etimi di gina far away etimi to the ball wo entimi anye bi wo de wabasa e na etopia wagimi so bitimi eye sophisticated gadgets e de be fight wa. It tells you that the person's IQ is way higher, mightier and powerful than your IQ, so you have to understand. Okay, ne ekoso sisi no. Let's ask ourselves that the galamsey, the destruction, the devastation are also in terms of our water bodies, in terms of our land, in terms of other natural resources are wa among forces akono. The ben won say China for the two abegina Ghana for say ye fam good ako. The ben won say Great Britain edituo abegina Akufo-Addo konso say ye fam gold akọ ye tiasi da ben won say abrofo akomansia say otumfo wa me ankoma nso ankotu gold na ye de acid ebegu kumasifo nyina so amomawu yenum na ena ohene etimi kase kwasia wobante na odi asase do sorry fi asase so ne mfa ma China ni na onfa gold ni mfa enko Dubai enko ton na e di ama no and 300 years to come. 300 years to come. Memema uma onananum ba be kase China for and aba be fire na nanum asase abese yen sase. Tie. So if 400 years, 500 years ago, and Kofo no ano mo agimi te say ye te ha ye agimi no. Ankofo bi bese sa omode omo call ye kodo ahwedifuo na enne broni no eba wo krom no wono anye visa wo. Enne wo ko broni no krom o se ba visa. Once wagimi. The kind of leaders na ye wono. Omo no ma ye breo enye broni. Because broni bienwa o sinkete say obachichiru kro a. Obeka so onye dey o man chichiri. Why didn't they kill a friend said? Didn't they assassinate Kwame Nkrumah? But they made sure say obenya Kwame Nkrumah na nua JB Dankwa. Kofi Abrifa Buzia any woman tete saa se monko na monko di saa bone ne mfama ye. Ade na wo onko bibini onko broni krom nko kanche broni se me mausika ko ne koku Prince King Charles am make tio wo America wo Great Britain wo Germany no wo betimi aka kire Germany broni say sa talking we never bomb ekoto Germany Parliament House but obibini be dia ye no ye na igu ho no kwa ku chains ekasa no. And so say empayimfo te akonya so Akufo-Addo ti ho na watwa over 300 million Ghana cedis say or they fight galamsey na ade etinye galamsey no agentrehe adinsemu na abunkama fa yenso a osi China ni na ese wasase eyotumfo nom ahemfo wo Ghana nyinara efiri bumpurugu yoyo efiri kulungungu ebetwem akwa akosi Azim omu jimi na ema momo bre ye politicians especially abanya otisu media mesi aban we otisu die a bunch of nyame na America oti me ko kan beka se mimi mu ade nyame na America de o kan ni
nkwasiafo pa ma jimi young people for jimi me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. Nkwasiafo pa ma jimi young people for jimi me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. Nkwasiafo pa ma jimi young people for jimi me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party.
Enti we de nyame na America. This man also person ba baby Ghana so. And also wo a obekwa akodi line so atoa abama no a wo ye NPP ni no. Onim se mo adimi saa na nka mo nyimi ya anko ma medina mo nim se mo mfa mo mandate ma no medi o man Ghana so. What I say? So me nuanom a ya amoti ho no, especially the African Americans who keep on complaining that the Europeans did this, Europeans did that. A stupid talk. These people must stop complaining. Must stop blaming the Europeans. The Europeans did what was good for them at the time. And because of what they did, because they used their gumption, now their ancestry, their generation are better off. Their generations are better off because the ancestors did a yeoman's job for them. And so if we want to keep on complaining, we will sit down, let people take our resources, let the Chinese take control of the economy in Africa, and 400 years to come, our generation, generations after us, will come and complain that the Chinese, the Asians are bad. Because the black man is only interested in apportioning blames. Like one wise man said, he was vetting a student's write-up, The student said it's because of the politician that is not doing this. It is because of the weather. That's why I'm unable to do this. It is because of the... After this white man, after a cursory perusal, after perusing the list, then this wise man asked the student, but I didn't see you in there. While let's see a man for I whether nintin I mean to mean you say government structures nintin I mean to mean you say I waiting I mean to mean you say waiting I mean to mean you say waiting I mean to mean you say because of this I'm unable to do that, because of this I'm not you know. Then the wise man asked the student, but I didn't see you. I didn't see you being part of the list. So we have to first of all put down our names before the other lists, the other names will come. Before say be blame Bruni no, mama ye ni kan blame ye ho say ye nananom timi tena ase eye nhwehan na obi di tuo bai na otimi gina 40 meters away na otimi to na ebebo wa na se wo de wo se wo de abetre e na beto agyan ene pia wa wo ye jimi for because wa beti no ebetimi akunipa dodo say but ono no na wa koye canons sa canons no enye European inventions o. Canons no eye olden day Chinese technology, but the Europeans no kokosuaye e no modify no e no mo de weapon no mo de ko e de sen ekuro sa canons no en na ko Elmina castles na castle ne other castles na e wo Ghana no a black e na ese etu ayi a ehwe no eponiso no. And first ultim say the moment you get to Elmina Castle, Cape Coast Castle, and you see the canals pointing to the sea, it means that the white man was not even targeting you, the black man. The white man was targeting his fellow white man, because wabenya asasia a war so gusu doso into the canon no ahwe bepo epono so say obroni bi ono so te ship mu a oba adina befa gold ni bi no metal bomb ne yedey ana metal cannon no de ato ne ship mu na omo nyina asenke akonsu no omo awu. O te se broni bi to cannon bi bo bibi ni bi asase ne so ba wagimi nti yede wo kɔ onananom hwɛ ene kɔtɔn wo onananom ne kɔtɔn se ginefa ne kɔ ne ma me ahwehwɛ ginefa ne kɔ ne ma me asikyiri ginefa ne kɔ ne ma me sardine ginefa ne kɔ ne ma me suit jacket na me nhye. Ene exactly what we are doing. Onana otima nso ena odi asase na ma China ni. Onana otetakwa ena odi asase na ma China ni. Onana Akufo-Addo ena o say obeton tema oil refinery $20 million edi ama obi ama nipa no say or no anticipate say obenya $700 million e wade na all tono $20 million no eye wo Nana Akufo-Addo. Enti 300 years to come Abraham na wu osuwa Akufo-Addo awu kono, then yeye nana no baba be ka kire obroni China ni say China ni no eye kromfo. Now what the stupid imprinter Ebejani say, we always leave some stupid pains in the hearts of the future generations. And in America, no, the blacks in America are always holding some kind of bitterness towards the Europeans, but the Europeans did the best for their future generation. It's like a tiger or a lion stepping out there into the wilderness looking for food, eating some at the time that was necessary for it, and putting some down for the future generation. That is a prudent. You can be a prudenter, obi a odwen konkan, sagacious. What you say? But these people we have as politicians, they are famished. They are famished with political power. they are extremely hungry for political power. You can't be a famished that what you say. Say I say what a common deno ankasa. They are famished. They are famished for political authority, political power, so that they can use the power to molest, to frustrate, to destroy his own or their own people. This is the kind of people the kind of leaders the kind of mpanyimfo no yen yegu ho no. Go to Congo. Congo should have been the richest country. And indeed, it is the richest country. But the Congolese are the poorest people in the world. Go to Congo. How come they become? They are poor. How come they are poor? They are poor because the Belgians used their own, one of their own, Mobutu Sese Seko, to oust Patrice Lumumba from power. Like Anthony Deku and Halley and the likes, Kotuka, Ata Ankara, any omo mokika ho orchestrated here said the destiny of Ghana. Said the destiny of Ghana. Nkrumah to two factories ni gumu. To two factories ni gumu. Me say ene Zuarungu kura ne da say in the olden days, that time no na electricity o enko sa hon no. Na omo the diesel engines and na power factories no. Omo ko see Zuarungu okusi factories ho. Wenchi okusi factories ho. Kede okusi factories ho. Ja ehifa or the factories need to do mu say anka ebe boa na area biano, region biano, district biano e develop unim say eba sa unim de a cable rural urban drift or migration no enti no ebema ba bia wote no obenya adwuma wo ho enti nipa ni nyina anko bompe so wa akra na setema or de ne kese na egutema no or say pocket or satellite factories oba Kumasi one industrial area okota takrade one industrial area. And so ochiche tamale okoye industrial area enompo no pito ane ye no pito. Do you know that Nkrumah ma ye kane pito near the pito no ye no ro na ye bottle pito e wo tamale abonten so e den see ye. Internals, if you want to shake Ghana, me say Ghana, the foundation is Ghana is already hanging. It will be shaky foundation, baby. Because I buy we ought to know. Wa drega foundation now. I buy when the TV Chief Justice or your chrome for Chief Justice and in your boy $5 million a senator a basin net will be a musana some attorney general fanning could now court say your boy could do say $5 million away. A demasem na kafahu where dear we eco pension. And ne Ghana in the history of Ghana Supreme Court at the ama a former appeals court judge I said no asemu amudi ye dear asem we di arabraka enuachi Professor Kwaku Asare a efeno Kwaku Azar Professor Kwaku Azar oye Professor in law CDD eho eno boa wo Emma policy reforms ni ade nyina oho na ose adabraka mo din kwase asem o birth certificate issues ho ya na fitri pam. And this particular regime, this particular government, aban we Akufo-Addo aban, the touting almost say onim law onim hute Akufo-Addo, no wonder say Kwame Afrifa koye campaign man because omu nyina na omo bo number 1 omu ni certificate na onam asase so entro na adware Akufo-Addo ni tiri so ebesi ne na ase entro Akufo-Addo is the epitome. Whilst Mahama is an archetypal of a state politician, no, Akufo-Addo is an archetypal of lies and truth. And nothing as him your beck can be no. Na edin sour form no. Accra will be the cleanest city away him. Accra will be the cleanest city away him. And you know, Odona no, ye be recreational facilities be also na ubet me the boat according nam so no 7 years ni and ye koi. Odona no uduru ho krampa utimi home. Meanwhile, when Mahama was president, naninuya engineers and planners, Ibrahim Mahama, or no ankasa no e devote to the resources say, or they take Odona ni mo e de amagana. And no. Hey, no asasa Ghana mfidi and ade ama unua. This is the kind of nkofo ayenya wo. Me say, hey, obia mepa obia ache obio. 2024 is just around the corner. Obetimi akwa akoto abano in double force e de ama NPP. No one cares. We don't care. Ye emfire ho. What did I mention I say? We care less. And fire home. And fire home. But say a catch them say ye nyina ye be bro. Abana wo koto no 2020 no ye catch you say koto abana ye nyesa wo beto abanu ho ye be bre. But ye nyina ye bre no kan hu say ebi nso be bre passing bi. Mo ya we say ye kan sansem no. Is it working or not? Now, from the horse's own mouth, corruption. No? Corruption, no? We had a government now make effort, fighting corruption in one's own government, no? It's not something on the silver platter. And I say, like, that comes easy. And I say, like, why wouldn't him say nipa so mesi na ye campaign manager de man wa kodi boni na o hwa me ye na kotum no enye easy. But now what's a Mahama de na isi form. At the end day no enya abuga pele nkwa no for my Ghana sika. Akamfo pi aba be di o man so o ma fa Ghana fo sika di. Rekubrobe Ghana at 50. Bo Ghana ka. Iwi yon fa sika mre o sase Ghana sa de ne ka. E na kofo fitri pa. Kofo anka ho hwe. Another kromfo ba ko no. Wa anka ho hwe. We say ayi girl we say Victoria Hammer oni the driver na edi nkomo say onya sika bi obewia $1 million sorry onya $1 million odi nipa nyina be yam enkoa video audio ni ba bontia papa iti ya no say hey onya mfa onsanko kan kra ye bomidin kope ba bi tena ye bebo judges din a ye de koto president animu na osan ye ma ye yizi wo mu free ho Canada Japan and no say or be fight ya ma ye reinstate bi mo during Akufo-Addo amamu yi obi busa say na enkoto sorry enkoto photo be na da wachi sa no photo na da meti onim abi kro koto kraba market inside no photo na da meti no e koto kraba inside market no what you say kotokraba market no ni inside ene da machi no nti wa wubusa no eno no wa ubusa say enkoto de na eda photo ben Kotokraba market no inside. Go to Kotokraba, see ya pepe na tie ene si honom. Ram say Amega or say really very beautiful. Wow. We see the inside no Kotokraba market the inside ena mecha eda mechi no ko e wo online obetumi akwa hwe bibiri wo ni Ama Johnson from London. I say really now so what is shock on Kotokraba market ni inside on say ni a friend say dome na esisun red and white no Kotokraba market ni inside no that's how it looks like. Yeah, you say amemu ne say even in America no corrupt practices ekoso, but the magnitude and two how say yeti will be so why corrupt practices be how the people deal with it. And who here because yet that you cannot stop corrupt practices. They will come and they will forever be with us. But how you deal with the issue, no? And the me who say yes, akwa we onimdi. Inti mahama sorting asem na no catch akwa no. Me said na me boy sa video no ma wote yes say ni or the issue ni anas de command or honum no or the issue ni command mahama no and or say me sign judges no ayi hu mo video ayi nim nyina no ye nyim free ho no ji o mu nyina fio and journalist ni busa ne say na say o yi ni free ho no mo a enwie o say yes me my me part constitution ni part de ama me no my me de the other part no judiciary no ye de command judiciary na ye ja honum no and ye di free aban mo no e besi ne he doesn't know what has happened to the court issue no ochi abuga pele tum no Akufo-Addo ne beja abuga pele Mahama chi abuga pele ono yesrimuni efri na vrongo no ono so yesrimuni a ofri ball no wankase ye nyina ye ba south wa ye frɛ yesrimufu nti no wadi sika nti ni mi jao na yemusa se abuga pele ono nko na edi Ghana sika but Mahama chi ni tumu enye se Mahama chi ni tumu Ghana mra chi ni tumu na Mahama de ne nsa sign said this time round me nhwe wanim na nsen ya ye share that see be follow issues no Mahama na nkasa one of his interviews with I think Kofi TV me pesa video na sande or catch Kofi TV say the interviewer and say me catch me members of me appointees ne say me sremo adwuma na mo beye no mo nhwe mu na monye na ukona akokoye bone a wo be frame me for a chopa bia no obi ani a chopa you see yeah ye bani abeka it's not like bia Mahama is with no fault and yes an ye kan but ye hwe kwan akwan se ne usi ye dey or dispensing in what the governance se ne usi di nwoma toto akwan mu na nse ejakwabna eko interview no osimi fi akunya so na minim se kofo euro bond okoji ye no ebe macho but e macho ni enya sika nkonkotu a ebe sa ba be ye intimi ja sika to wo se me na me santo aso sa ban foforo na ebe bakra no a o mefa sika no na onfanye dey onfa nkotu aka no we are no $300 million atum we are no $270 million atum esla energy sector levy na Ghana's buboka egu honum sa papa buy o se no momemfa smart way bi ni anye eto kakra ni emfa ntua ye energy sector no e ka ya boato ho mema mu remfi say na tema oil refinery edika kesie bi Professor Tamels buy na no betua sa aka ni nyina free ho 2013 and Mahama say no See ya share senior two oil dia e was a time oil refinery no e sha se ye active bio. Enti by 2016 no na o free aban mu no na oil like two no Ghana hono no anko ba bia e call tema oil refinery for the first time e ma Ghana refine ono an oil. The evidence media kyerem ha e wo ho is there. And ne tema oil refinery na ye active during Mahama a time one omo record omo first profit. Tema oil refinery omo record omo first profit getting to $500,000. $500,000 and omo record ya na omo nim say the prospects na word no the economic viability no was powerful na etwa so eba enne ye beton ade no $20 million or $22 million adentia. Now ye disan kwasasem we nyina awie a 300 years to come ne abeka se China for Japan for Europeans and ama obibini eti baabi ote obibini ti baabi ote because of enipa bi mu te se Akufo-Addo mo enipa bi mu te se Baomia entro we vice president the economy is crashing wo se wuntimi mfa onyansa ammo Akufo-Addo na emom gise Akufo-Addo free ho na wo ba ansa. That in itself missing for no ye epitome. They are an archetypal of state liars, whereas Mahama is an archetypal of a country or a state politician, a leader of higher standard, a quintessential one indeed. Akufo-Addo in 2016 was so famished for power, or a ravenous wolf in the political space, no. Akufo-Addo, why you desperate? Now all the desperation eji to me was just ya neighbor. Player, what a bench, why you desperate? Ye nya some jam free mu no mrano. Afi ye ba agonkwa no wo. Agon agwangwalu. The Akufo-Addo political we no governance, your friend agwangwalu governance. Agwangwalu. Then fancy honum 0240258269 fa fresi mu na yen hwe yen koyenim sisi a fresi mu na yen twa so sisi a 0240258269 and amaka akire no Africa is where it is because of our own deeds, no one else. Our own deeds are retarding our progress. Our own deeds are retarding our development. Never blame any European that they took our ancestors into slavery. What did you expect them to do? They needed workforce to till their land. Their people were hungry. What, Jimmy? Are you fools? My people, the Europeans, their people were hungry. Disease all over. And they needed workforce. They saw that some stupid individuals far away, West Africa, far away, East Africa, far away, South Africa, they didn't know what to do with their strength. Oh, me say woman yansani ebinia or the bear biogas. So woman yansani binia or the bear biogas. And now ma ojimi for binia or better now one complaining. Any idea baby akasa free?
Doshi, good afternoon.
Doji Kasa.
And go to so me, yeah, I'm always wondering. So Portugal for no mobile first ship na eba Ghana no more 80% ever.
And no question and be a who so busano no.
How many were they? Go to call Lisbon. I mean, my call Lisbon once a year to us. Lisboa, I move from Lisboa. In my call Lisboa, I know how they some 1 hour 30 minutes flight. They are very few people. Now, since we are Sakrano, there are still few people and immigrants walk home. So how many were they? As I'm with Janan Cromford, how many were they? We will conquer the whole of Ghana. How? And at the end of the day, like our children, our fourth generation or fifth generation behind, never be catching us, and I'm on Bobra. And yen and I'm more, yes, we have a friend and I'm more, yen and I'm.
That's it.
You come in here and I'm.
Yeah, no. Any edit internet so every year I am not Yvonne Nelson. No. Yeah, no. Nananum in the making, no.
What do you say? I'm on for be a pray at the Comoma. You, what did you have spin her? For my bounded patinette, say, my English, I don't know patinette, scooter. My bounded the same English was trade because in your accident, a more plot on a explode here. So they couldn't bound the use of it in metro and then bus, public bus. But recently, I did on a boys, I said a demonstration. There's no quiet breakfast right there. I might acquire maybe should because a boy, these are some of the things I in a bit my Ghana. But you to near Becan, I'm on some redundant people. I don't know. Go to, thank you.
That's Minia. Sorry, they make you unfounded allegation, and especially coming from the African Americans, they sit there whether they took your ancestors into slavery or I don't care the stress you went through. What I care about is what are you using the opportunity in front of you now to do? What are you doing with the opportunity given? You said you wanted to mix up with the Europeans in the classroom. They have allowed that. What again are you looking for? You want to sit down and complain that the Europeans did this? They needed people to till their land. They needed people to be used as pigs, guinea pigs for their research. Or did you expect the Europeans to use their own kind to go to undergo those biological research? What about them? The same way, kochi me na na kache mi o se aboa kese e na wi aboa ketwa. Aboa kese e na wi aboa ketwa. Eni se wotena ho na onua bi ebe o ma ne ye aboa kese e wo so a obewe wo. Se wotena ho na onua bi o dimi na oye aboa kese e betena wo so a me se obewe wo. So sometimes when our fellow Africans complain on the on the internet, TikTok, they think they are making sense. And the Europeans are this and what did you expect them to do? That you expected them to travel far and wide from Lesboa, as my brother put it, Lesbon, to come to Elmina, to come and worship you. We are kwasiafo. Ufi say Atlantic Ocean no, ye fa so kwa. Wa dwin so a wontumi mfa so. We are doing baby akase free. Yeah, yeah.
Because I've recruits. I want to say I'm going to Ghana for Nankasana. I a coast squad. Yeah, history. I said, baby, I want to see I've recruits and you now. Who ha? You should go for Nankasa Bravo, Bumra. You always see our way of Buma for no pay you more. And I won't one other young Yamarafa. And almost all that. Seriously, Mrs. Anna, before I say I do manage a kitchen. You will be there that I am a man of post. Yeah, you. Yes, I'll do you. What the baby dada.
That's it. That's me. I'm a child because for you now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Senior.
Exactly.
Me here.
Nobody should get scared about this people. This is the MPP via Abanamukra. When we win the election on Mahamakra, they will never sit on the seat for 2 months. You know the one who is talking. Who is a military? It has not been divided into two. We don't want to talk. Let them buy the people at a same. They should do it. And if they will be forced to vote for them, they should do it. And I always say it. Koko Bako. The trouble. Don't put this guy. It's okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't put this guy. It's okay.
See, Akufo-Addo, oh, who dear, who the opportunity a Ghana for the man no on na busua for no na adano mbe free akonya so no se maka adano a wo mu free akonya so a tumi free ni nsem no ho no be kai se ye na wo senka metumi ya ade ABCD eno ano no Ghanaians didn't know, most of us in my age group no, and a lot of the people no were not even political savvy in those days, and a lot of us didn't get the chance to experience papa now uncle the political deben when an opportunity when jina simpie so akachi ni pase o the anas principle na be ye adwuma anas e the principle ya ye adwuma e the abeto table so say akwa we oye kromfo oye galamsi ono na egu aban no o se da bi machine de na ba be semechi. So 400 years to come, can the generation after us, can they have the balls to tell Chinese people, they say, woman the best say insu, woman the best say in sassy. And oko galamse side wa, do you see any Chinese or Asian or any foreigner or nujina atechimwa or ye jumano? What will be that? You always see your own people, because the leaders at the top, no, they have impoverished the people, and so the people don't even understand the devastation now. Omo boa ama leaders no across omo community no omo environment no. So 200 years to come. Today we are not going to see the impact. Tomorrow, no, it's too near. But far away 200 years to come, where I feel, you know, a friend is saying, we aye a man phobia and manson would the body so high in you know, a ho and I bet in your massy. Meaning, I didn't baby, I can say free.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm good too. Good afternoon from Ghana.
Good afternoon.
What I have always said is, how come the markets were set up? Was it the Europeans who set up the markets? Actually, the markets were set up by the blacks. Then they'll catch their own people, come and sell. So how could that be a problem of the Europeans?
That's it.
I mean, the world has always dominated itself since generations. If you go back, those people we think dominated us, people dominated them.
That's it.
Every part of the world has been dominated. There's no way that you go that those people that are the originals or anything. If you go back, you realize
that's what we call dominance, the hegemony. In geopolitics, we talk of hegemony. We need dominance.
And tomorrow you come and say they're right. What have they done wrong? That is how the world is. A part in it, or you become a stupid ancestor. That is what I can say.
That's it.
And surely we will become ancestors. We are becoming ancestors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, I didn't baby I free.
Hello, everybody, Georgia.
A Jimmy and Sakwaba.
Yes, I said, a crab will be put out. Well, she said, most of the in the day, maybe before no, a good for the year, what do you need? Ghana for a population of about at least 30 million. You have said, Sabin because you have 4 almost a billion years like a crowd of worry. What were the Pamias happy? The Pamias happy, yes, 3 people. Hello?
I think so. The network, you know, a bit problematic. You know, say, yeah, my main running up now. Young copy before now, yeah. I mean, running up near copy. Monica Kwaku, long time, Monica, and Aselasi Peter, and Ghana Messi. Also keep up the good work. And why be oh? Let me try and get some few. Luke Mensa, Ernesto Atikuma, and then Bashira. Yes. I say, please, I'm begging all of you who have Ghana passport to go home come 2024 and go and vote for JM. Okay, ate. Koko Azombo. Senkoto is very clear to me that that time with you is never wasted. Okay, thank you so much for appreciating my efforts. And Amona, Ahofe OA, Enkoto, you are too much. Thank you so much, Mona. Ibrahim Yakubu. Let's appreciate a few ones at mobile, you know. And then let me get some Boy Jefferson, Boy Michelle Pa, and Leila Salifu, Nadu Norman. Me pay YouTube for no comments no way. Yes, Kingsley Kojo, Kingsley, the minimum said no, oh no, they be our beba na oba me din komo. And Shaibu Michelle Pa for the sweet support. Na dudua na oko share hin small na kan Kofi azalite echo bibia but erane app no me catch them say near ye wo hasisi no momo ntiase o some years to come no Alex ano years to come no Alex wo ba be ye ancestor those enkofo no omo huge followers omo the internet no so omo dia enkwasiade na omo die no they will all become ancestors and say ya ntutu ya nioma ye na ya ansese free enkwasi asuban ne ho na say wo ha na say wo if you want to become a leader in your country, so to speak, Ghana, na say won fan say otim say wo be kwa akobọ krono kra no abokrono no fire Ghana ye emmo krono no emmo Ghana hiafo krono no emfa nkonkoto dan wo osikani krom isan say mo Bible ne say de ode oye osikani papa ene de ode ni sika edi enioma pa no hia ne hia wo mo enu nti na ekoso hia Africa no ye tam ye sika edukodi ani obibini obroni man so ye tam ye sika ne de akwa akoye broni papa yakọ ne akoto edan obroni krom oto dan oto estate ewo China ana Japan ana de kan honum US ne ade a you have employed the Chinese students, you have employed the painters, the welders, the masons, the electricians, the steel benders, the architects, the draftsmen, what have you. Intiminia, the moment I will tamsika, every Ghana say me ria a Jimmy for, me ria power for, na me de kwa ko she baby, your friend in Switzerland, na unkwan we dina, kai who say, Intima no ye from the next generation, the next generation, ombeba obewi KN US no ni adwuma because o to dan wa America o the Ghana se ke to dan wo UK and na UK ni na okosua architecture ne draftsmanship ne civil engineering no on the bia dan si koso ni krum and na won so o kire civil engineering and so China ni na ba be ye o ka kwan dey edema esan se wajimintia unyimi ya anka wonkoje besiem firi bi ho a sika yemfa ntew no ono ansa de nipa aka ho se kodi ati ne koji se sika no ne sanfa bra yekrum iwi a no masa tua ho nsi ho wadwe ye adwuma. Are you guys applying your common sense? And ye we nyina wi a then we hide behind stupidity and we blame the Europeans that it is because of the Europeans that A, B, C, D were not done in Africa. Because of the European, because of the Chinese, because of the American, because of the UK. Do you want the UK people to sit down for their kids to go to be hungry, to be unemployed? What Jimmy ntina mama na mo nana no unemployed after paying school fees at university and all the other tertiary institutions, but UK ni no ni mpanyimfo no obenam scavenging. Why yes, baller so pete, and on nam no o tutu, a man for nsas in fitri, and uyi emuado dieno, and or de command ma. Wa catch any man say, Mona, te said the anomanpo who on for sourcing black man. A boy a friend anoma, unimyansa sin Ghana ni, Ghana penny for a son say, anoma catch any ban say, won't to mean to da bonimu, may call wilderness nimo, ako peduane, edia bremo. Ebi before mo koko peduane de koma mama. Do our leaders step out, go into the wilderness, compete very hard in a smart way, negotiate in a smart way to put food on your tables? You don't do that. So they cannot, especially Akufo-Addo, he cannot tarry his gratification. He cannot delay his gratification into offer 14,000 pounds. Now wakudi no bruni krom just to consolidate as several Bible no say. Dear ordini sika eche or say dear oye osikania or che osikania dear. Na ordini sika din your mapa echi no. And I say edidi aduane pa no. Sanko funmi no hia ne hia wo mo. Enunti ena akwa na ofa sika bank sika young guy na ofa bank sika no. Ofa bank sika no. On said or de kwa kudi nneoma pa e wo Dubai ene ya che no ene wada ne hia ni. This is it. Me say some of us we read the Bible, a classical book. In one breath the Bible will be speaking for good kings. In a different breath, no, the same Bible will be speaking about wicked and bad kings. Into who say a drama and then call for better wiase and only the rich experience wa brabomu and no dia gubukumo. It didn't come from any god. A classical book, a drama in the period in the age of antiquity, no, they didn't have CDs, they didn't have pen drive, they didn't have video recording devices, and so what they resorted to at the time, no, they resorted to writing stories, poems, and what have you, dramas. It and nubi a normal chronicle a diagu Bible nimono. A collection of books, Bible, that's the meaning. It's not holy. A collection of books. And you collected the rich experiences, the classical experiences in life. And you dear gumo. There are other books as well. Oma recorded the dear gumo. There are so many of such books. I recorded the classical experiences in life. Until you read it and you use the words in it in your life on this earth. You are not going up high in the sky to meet any sky daddy. Oh, dada, or sit dear or che or sikania dear. Now despite then I made a coach. When you're 5, despite I papa, was wakutu die kwako dana se where Jimmy. Say despite your papa, despite onya udwan se fa bedana se. Ono papa na oyo no onhwe chire bio. That is what the book is telling you. And now all your branch here wesi so now say and your mapa or say the ordinary sika did aduane pa. Aduane pa here doesn't literally mean say aduane ade se onimo. Oyo ho extravagant lifestyle. Sikaba unsem no wadi, sikaba unsem no wadi ya. You cannot get quantum sum for investment into be hiao. Sounds na otam usika kakra osikani aye ohiani papa na ohiani no say mako digan menya mfaso ntime de mfaso na koto odwan e de kwa akoche osikani no de nyansafo na omotwe book na ka che won ne say sankofo mienu no hia eni hia wo mo e na wo se wo kan sa book wi e de akọ heaven abra me nkoto me kan a practicalize ade no ha na me de control wote ho enu ntini ye say the Illuminati, the enlightened ones. Oh, heaven, no. The Illuminati people, no. Whilst you look up high to the God or the sky that, you know, they always looking deep down into the soil and tilling the soil and making the best and the good use of the soil. Onyaso. Today we drifted away a bit from deep politics. But me who say a man for ye dede. We blame people we're not supposed to blame at all. On that particular list, that you have people who have caused you in this life, no, write your name first before you begin to write that name of your stepfather or your stepsister. That is my stepmother, my stepbrother, my step one who caused me. Write your name first before you write the other's name. If you leave your name out of the list, you can never and you will never be able to solve your problems. The problems that you are complaining about, they all start from you. The problems Africans are complaining, we keep lamenting. The problems did not start from the Europeans. The problems are all starting from us. We cause the problems, and we have to find antidote and solutions to the myriads of problems that we have held onto our own selves. Adios, Akins, Manuela, all angels. Thank you so much. And Nimani, Lisa, Kuchi, and Florence, and Omomukai, Gifty, Agri. Great job, Nkoto. God bless you. God bless you, Gifty Agri. And always make sure you join this service. Kakra yesuana yehono. We will share with the people. We're going to share with people. Only me are fine. Only me are fine. Joe Eskin, thank you so much. And Linux Yeboa, Chobibia, Florence Ama, I think I mentioned it, and Kukwa, Zikonu, Kukwa, Sathina, Debbie, Lamle, Amewu, Michapa, Lydia, Irichi, and Ebenezer Ben Ellis. Mona OA, I think I mentioned your name earlier on. Such a fantastic group of people or team. Barnabas, Dakura, and a Joyce Mensah. I love you all. Eric Fancy, long time. I love you all. Next time that we record today, we will still meet on this beautiful platform. Adios. Bye-bye.